let's get kind of ready here. Let's get set up to rock and roll again, right? Got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. All right, everybody. So welcome to Quick Edits with Chris. Welcome to my Twitch stream. I'm going to start just documenting while I'm editing anyways, right? So we can take these videos, use them to train, use them to do whatever. So today, we'll talk more about me later. Today, I am working on cutting some content. The content revolves around some voice. No, I don't want to say voiceover work, but I got some walkarounds at a store. Walkarounds in a couple different formats, and then I got some cool little footage on a gimbal. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just jump right into Premiere and get rocking and rolling. So let's see what we got here. Let's transition over. Let me see if I need to get myself out the way. But anyways, I just leave myself right here, and I'll try to keep up with this. So let's bring in some clips, and let's rock and roll. So what I'm gonna first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just grab all these three clips. They're kind of, or I'll grab all these three clips and make a new sequence right here. Now that I'm gonna change my sequence settings. These are 4K files, so I'm not gonna edit in 4K, but I'm gonna prep everything in Premiere. All right, so I'm switching over the settings to 1080 by 1920, and now I'm going to rotate the footage. Rotate the footage, downscale the footage. I'm going to Command C, then I'm going to paste these attributes. Copy attributes, paste attributes. All right, so now I have basically 10 minutes of footage. I'm going to start cutting, so let's just hang out and cut, right? Let's go.
We're doing the same exact thing we just did. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna open up my audio clip so I can just see where we really start. Ain't no need to watch. Shift Command K, drag select, boom, wrinkle it down.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers. I really like this trim level. Has two little seats inside of it. The brown and black interior. Like I said, custom grill. Like we always have the classic look. Right here, right behind you. We got our Chrysler Pacifica hybrid. So it's plug and play. So it goes good with.
So he's basically showing the whole showroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill left to right. I recorded on my DJI Lav Mic 2. Let's go ahead and move it over.
All right, here we got our.
You know what? Let me get the. Let's just go monitor only, so you don't have to see all the other stuff. Right? Let's go. So let's cut.
All right, here we got our 2025.
So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting the B-roll. I already know what he's talking about when he's talking, but let's go ahead and cut the B-roll. Let's take the sound out right here, and this is another clip of him.
Piece by piece.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this guy. All right, so I'm gonna skim through here and just kind of see where the footage starts. Shift Command K. That didn't work. Shift Command K. So using Shift Command K, I'm just gonna prep my footage. You can see me in the way. I don't want that, but let's go ahead and keep some of the cool stuff anyways, because we're gonna do something else with this footage. We're rotating around. I noticed my camera getting out of the way. Let's make this bigger so you can actually track with me a little bit. So cutting some footage. We go over to this cool Jeep AEV. I own the truck, expensive stuff. So clip, 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 boom. Clip down. Get ready. I always get ready to get that clip, just knowing I'm gonna cut this stuff later. So it's all about smooth motion. Command K. And I think they're having a party next door, but I'm not there because you know what I'm doing? I'm here making money, actually getting ready to make more money. I'm clearing off my task list. We are content creators, and this is what we do. So Shift Command K all day. I'm getting my clips ready. There's another clip I can use. I'm gonna keep this one, get rid of that one. And as you can see, I'm gonna come back in here and get rid of these rows later on. But for now, I'm prepping the footage to go with the voiceover, and I'm also prepping the footage for me to cut some cool reels with it. So there's that. Shift Command K, cut. Let's keep moving. It didn't look like I liked the van too much. Oh, my camera's off. I'm gonna reset it. There we go. So this footage is gonna be reels in itself. I can do a showroom reel with a variety of vehicles. I can use this footage to cut into my interview shot, which I know I got, or I can go car by car. So we're looking at lots of pieces of content, not just one, maybe 5, maybe 4. Let's just scroll through this footage. Looks like I'm having some malfunctions. There's that RAM. Boom. There's a RAM, a little janky. I'm all in the way. But even though this footage isn't that perfect, we're gonna make it dope. So with these little movements, see, there's a shot where you show the whole. See, that's a good clip right there, right? So that can actually be a story. So I'm gonna go ahead and just export that clip right there and use it just as a story. I mean, why not, right? It's an easy piece of content. So export this. I'm gonna Command M, video, match source. I'm gonna call this reel to put effects on. And what I'm gonna do is kind of prep this, throw it in my phone, throw it back. So I'm gonna go to my content drop. Understand that I'm working on 6 pieces of content. So at the end of this demonstration, you're gonna have a walk around, you're gonna have reels, you're gonna have some stories, and that's really what Quick Edits with Chris is about. Let me get myself in the stream. Computer's moving a little slow here. There I am. All right, so we're gonna export this to the August folder. I'm gonna call this bring-ins though, because I'm bringing it in to fix later. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just cook that for a second, let that cook for a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back and start packaging these clips, and you'll see exactly what we're doing here in a second. All right, so now we have a series of clips. I'm gonna move this voiceover out. I'm gonna go ahead and maximize this window so you can see, and just for now, I'm just gonna cherry pick this stuff. Cherry pick, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna come up with one reel to do some cool stuff with. All right, and here's reel number 2. I'm not gonna worry about color at this moment because I'm gonna take this clip and do something very nice with it. So same thing, I got whole reel to put effects on. So whole reel to put effects on, 1080 by 1920. I'll probably go ahead and just cut this in CapCut so y'all can see exactly what we're doing. 1 minute and 27 seconds. So I have one whole reel to throw in a CapCut. I think this guy's gonna be this probably 2 minutes. I'm gonna cut this down to 30 seconds action-packed music. While this is exporting, let's go ahead and get my music ready. I need some cool dubstep. I keep everything dubstep, hype, whatever you want to call it. Time lapse and good inspiring stuff. Let's go to trap and chill. Let's find something. All right, let's use that one. I'm going to drop it to my phone too. I'm going to go and start a new project in CapCut. Throw it in there and start showing you kind of how what we're doing here. So all right, so now we got that. Let's go to our content drop. Man, what's going on? Something's happening with my folders. It's okay. All right, so reel to put effects on. How much longer we got this? 6 seconds. I want this to be the whole reel to put effects on. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna throw this music in, and we're just gonna edit to the music. We're just gonna give this some pop. So I got a clip right now that looks like it's 1:39. Let's just cut to the beat. I'm gonna lock this. All right, boom. Let's go to lock this. All right, so Command B. It's going to find the next part where I want to use these curves are really, really good. What we can start doing is like I said, no, there's nothing sexy about any of this. We just keep, all we're doing is putting on speed, giving it, find the next one. You don't want that. Boom, more. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep cutting. Keep cutting. Let's put the speed, montage. I'm just using the montage on these guys. It has a little shake, so we'll get there in a second. We need to find something cool, more cool stuff. There's that van again. Put this on speed. Let's do like a little flash in. I don't want to overthink this cut. Command B, Command B. Same thing, speed is going to be our best friend. There's all kinds of tips and tricks. You see good stuff online, but all I'm trying to do is give my customers something they can look at. All right, so let's just kind of see where this edit's at. All right, let's watch it. Let's put some more speeds. Actually, let's do. You can come back, adjust all these. All right, so that's really it, man. I ain't gonna sit here and mess around. I'm gonna fade this out. A little snapping. Where's the snapping at? Snap. Where's your snapping at? Oh well. Let's watch it again. Let's go ahead and throw some transitions. Let's stop messing around. Transitions. These are gonna have all kinds of good little. When you go from car to car, I think that's a good place to. We'll throw this little. As we switch from car to car, we'll throw these little transitions. Vertical blur. Or you can stack and rotate. There's all kinds of stuff. There's like these scribbles. Where's these scribbles? I like these scribbles right here. They give me a little 1, 2, 3. Scratch, swipe. Scribble right here. Scratch, swipe. Paper unfold. Boom. Let's start watching. Let's see what we got. So we got ourselves a little 38-second edit. If I really want to, I can throw some text on here. Like I said, I'm just showing you a quick way to package, right? Showroom, do some showroom candy. Showroom candy, let's go. Showroom candy. A little smaller. Boom. Showroom candy here. At the end of the day, showroom candy. All right. Let's watch the edit. I'm gonna splice it up a little bit. Let's put a little film frame on there. And it's really just repetitiveness over repetitiveness. Put that over. Put this over. Take this guy. Or we can put this guy. Let me see which is going to be better. Nope, they both have a little bit too much funk on them. Black trim. Let's roll with that. Not what I wanted to do, but now we got a little film look, you know what I'm saying? And now the showroom candy can kind of sit up at the top. Actually, we can kind of leave it at the top. Let's stop messing around. It's all about a presentation, right? How you present, how you package is everything. So now you got a hold of. All right, I'm gonna hit my cover. Let that be the cover right there. Showroom candy. Piece of content complete. All right, and I'm 20 minutes in, and I'm already working. Got this reel, and we're going into more. All right, well that's going. Let me go ahead and just. I'm gonna get my phone out real fast. And I'm gonna airdrop this, throw the effects on it, and then put it back. So right now I'm airdropping it to my phone, and I use this trick all the time. All right. I use the Vids app. Now I'm gonna show you all the Vids app later on, but for right now, Open up my video editor, the Vids app. That's the clip I told you, right? There it is. Watch what I'm gonna do with it real fast. All right, Vids app, video editor. We're bringing this clip. There's a clip, and what I'm gonna do now is, I love this little film look. So effects, film, and it just gives it a nice little breeze, and I can just use this as a story. Export this. It's exporting. All right, so there's my film reel. Let me airdrop it back in so you can see what I'm working with. And all right, so I got my downloads here. Bring this back in. Let me just kind of show you what I did with this clip, right? This clip, I took the clip and I just added this little film filter on it. And that right there is an easy story you can throw on Facebook stories, Instagram stories. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just throw that on my own timeline. Because at the end of the day, it's my stuff, right? I'm adding it as a story. And if you want to check in with me, I'm Chris Levario on Facebook. ChrisLevario. Check in with me, man. We're gonna go on a nice little journey. So like I said, here's the little story. So for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna go ahead and green this guy out. Call this showroom story for Moritz. All right, and then with this guy right here, the showroom candy. Where did this export to? Showroom candy. I told y'all this is what we do. We create content all day. We work efficiently. Oh, something ain't working. I got 2 Maritzes because of some audio stuff late, but we'll get to that later. So there's this guy, showroom candy. Let's go and export that. All right. So we have our export, our showroom candy. It's in this column right here. I'm going to put this here because we don't really need all that. All right. My goodness, y'all make this so hard sometimes. All right, delete this. So as you can see, I've been delivering. This was actually yesterday.
Folks, just as an example of
2025 Grand Cherokee L.
folks,
Straightforward content. I'm not trying to win any awards. I'm trying to present. All right, so there's showroom candies ready to go. Now we have, oh lordy. Now we have Moritz story. All right, let's mark that green. We're going to tally this all up in a little bit. 1 piece of content, 2 pieces of content. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just mute all this, right? And I'm going to use this export as kind of like my B-roll. So now I'm going to export this B-roll to use. I'm going to bring this in. Content drop. And as a content creator, you'll figure out your own system. Bring in 3. I got so much content. I got stuff everywhere just to be safe. All right, I don't need that. I need this here. Get rid of all this. So for now, I've kind of bring this guy in, my B-roll to use. All right, so now let's bring in some music to start cutting with this gentleman right here. So we got this guy, this guy. If I want, I can bring in the same. Let's just bring in 2, 3. Usually what I pick, it works. Pieces of content. Right now I'm getting blasted online. All right. So for now, let's go ahead and start cutting gentlemen right here. Let's go.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers. I really like this trim level. Has 2 blue seats inside of it. Brown and black interior. Like I said, custom grill. Like we always have the classic look. Right here, right behind you. We got our Chrysler Pacifica hybrid.
So what I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna stop messing around.
So there you have it, guys. You guys want to come out to Maritz? Let me know. My name is Al Pons again. Thanks.
He says, If I want to keep that, I can rock and roll it, or I can bring it into the script. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do right now.
Here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers.
You know what? I'm gonna take out them I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna export this guy. You know what? Let's give him a little bit of. Let's give him a little bit of color. Let's color correct him. All right. When I color correct, that your job is to brighten this guy up. I used to love color correction in school. Believe that. So now we got a good clip. Let's go my color wheels. Midtones up. Shadows down. I'm really just looking for clean. I hate that little brownish look we got in there. So this is going to kind of give us a little clean look, I would think. Let's get away from the pink a little bit.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers. I really like this trim level. Has the 2 below seats inside of it.
So he says like 10 times. So to the script, to the 1080 by 1920. It's gonna go right here. To the script, to the All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna open up the script. And the script has a function that removes filler words. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and start a new project. The life of a video editor, right? Ain't nothing too fun. What's fun is when that check comes in. That's real fun. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and here's my content drop for today on August 30th. So whenever you watch this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of content. There's 900 pictures here and so many more pictures here. I got these cool little AI videos I'm making. You know what? Let me go and show you one of these. This is an Elvis.
Did you know Elvis Presley's most famous ride wasn't a limo? It was a Cadillac. In 1955, Elvis bought this caddy for his mom. She couldn't drive, so Elvis made it his signature car. That pink Cadillac became more than a car, became a symbol of Elvis.
Cool. So that right there, those are made using ChatGPT mixed with Runway AI, mixed with NVIDIA AI back in the CapCut edit. So that's some cool stuff. We got a lot of content brewing right now. So I am a content creator. So my job is to put more content to be posted. So that's what we're doing. Let's go to content drop. Oh man, oh man. August, final renders, showroom candy, and the story, right? 1 and 2. And just to really show you how I'm getting down, I'm throwing that in I'm gonna go to my notes. This is what we do. This is my to-do list. It don't ever stop. But for right now, I gotta give Marit some content. So basically, I got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I haven't posted this yet, but I don't post on Sundays unless I can't get to it on Saturday. That's how I run my business. We get to check a box right here. So before I go to the party next door, I'm gonna finish all this stuff. So Showroom Candy and Marit's story. Let me see. I'm still waiting on that. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm getting down. I told y'all this is what we do. One of these days, I just want to kind of teach and consult and make bread doing that. But, you know, as of right now, I'm so pleased to have all these clients. So not only do I have 6 of their stores. So like I told you, I make this content to use, not to mess around with. So Moritz, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. This is kind of what we put out. I'm going to create post, create story. Here's my Moritz story. Script right here. I'm gonna get to that in a second while that processes. I'm a multitasker, so Command T. Oops. Actually, that's a bring-ins. B-roll to use. Whatever. Where did this go, man? August 2025 bring-ins to let's bring this guy in. All right. So what I like about this script is I can let it transcribe. I'm gonna let that cook. So look how beautiful that story is looking on the client side. You know, just beautiful story, beautiful shot with beautiful equipment with a link back. $1 million secrets, $1 million tricks I'm showing you. Right. Boom. Let's go ahead and create another reel. Showroom Candy. You know what? While I'm here, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to turn this down. We have so much Showroom Candy. You at Moritz, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Come see us today in person, or you can browse 24/7 at moritz-chrysler.com. Let's make a deal. I'm going to copy that, let that boy fly. We ain't gonna sit there and question ourselves. We're posting this stuff. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is same thing. Use it for my stuff. Why not? I can throw it on a YouTube channel. I can throw it on my own personal whatever. Dual purpose. All right. So we got this guy. We're going to go ahead and it. So brought into Descript. As you can see, here's this one. There's so many uhs. Remove filler words right here. Find all filler words 26. So why would I edit it when I can just
2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers. I really like this trim level. Has the Tupelo seats inside of it, got a brown and black interior. Like I say, custom grill.
All right, let's go ahead and export this. Local export. We'll bring it back in to our bring-ins and keep rocking and rolling. But we are going and going and going. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this in CapCut. I have a file that has just been de-UD'd. and I have B-roll to use. So now I have a file and B-roll with music and transitions. I get another flavor of the video. All right, so let's just keep moving. I'm going to hide this for a second. Hide that for a second. Get this ready. Actually, my B-roll to use is already there if I wanted it to use it like that, but I don't want to. I'm going to go ahead and create another one. Remember we had the B-roll to use without the effects on it? That's exactly what we're doing here. Whole row to put effects on. It is, the problem is finding it.
All right, here we got our two.
Man, it's tough when T-Rex gives me an extra folder. I hate it. Okay, so final, you're using a final renders. I guess.
2025.
B-roll to use. You know, I'm gonna bring. Yeah, that's right. I had all the effects. The showroom candy. No big deal. We're gonna do bring-ins 4. So I know it's going here. All right. So bring-ins 4. Let's check if my export is done. It is. Move this out the way. All this. Adobe Creative Cloud, $60 a month. Descript, $42 a month. CapCut, $70 a year. So, or whatever. So now we got this guy right here. Actually right here. All right, so now we have our guy, 115, and we got our B-roll.
All right, here we got our 2000.
Let's go ahead and give my gentleman some music. And this is what we do. There's always a lot going on.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit
Turn up the audio a little bit.
Edition. One of my high sellers. All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers. I really like this trim level. Has the Tupelo seats inside of it, the brown and black interior. Like I say, custom grill. Like we always have the classic look. Right.
All right, B-roll to use. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this audio, though, because the audio is going to get crazy on me. Let's see. Where's this Jeep? There he is. Command B. It's going to get all this out the way.
Like I say, custom grill. Like we always have the classic look right here, right behind. Custom grill. Like we always have.
Always have the classic look.
Like I say, custom grill. Like we always have the classic look right here, right behind you. Like we always have the classic look right here, right behind you. We got our Chrysler.
Actually, it goes up.
Pacifica, right behind you. We got our Chrysler.
Oops.
Behind you. We got our Chrysler Pacifica hybrid. So it's plug and play. So it goes both ways. A black insides, black sports package on the rims.
Black sports package on the rim. I'm going to use that as my little marker. So I'm using finished clips and not reinventing the wheel.
Rims. Fathom Blue is one of our top colors also when it comes to this. Colors also when it comes to this.
Command B. There's another clip of it. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm not even going fast.
Fathom Blue is play, so it goes both ways.
Boom, here we go.
Play, so it goes both ways. A black insides, black sports package on the rims. Fathom Blue is one of our top colors also when it comes to this. It's not that dark black, but it's actually a real deep blue. It's called Midnight. So that's something you may like. If you look over here,
Go into that. There we go.
we have a Rubicon Gladiator 2025 AEV edition. The 2025
Move this out the way.
AEV edition. Got the big boy wheels, got the button. If you look over here, we have got the big boy wheels, got the buttons on the rims, and then the inside.
So let me go see if I have any more of that. There you go. There's a little bit of those clips.
I have a Rubicon Gladiator 2025.
Oops.
Here we have a Rubicon Night, so that's something you may like. If you look over here, we have a Rubicon Gladiator 2025 EV edition. Got EV
Oh, there's another clip.
edition. Our top colors. Also, when it comes to this, it's not that dark black, but it's actually a real deep blue. It's called Midnight, so that's something you may like. If you look over here, we have a Rubicon Gladiator 2025 AEV edition. Got the big
Let them present.
AEV edition. Got the big boy wheels. 5 AEV edition. Got the big
Okay, that clip is very similar. So
Rubicon Gladiator 2025.
I'm gonna clip that guy right there. Move this over.
2025 AEV edition. Got the big boy wheels. Got the button.
Let's see what we got.
AEV edition. Got the big boy wheels. Got the buttons on the rims, and then the inside we have the Rubicon AEV custom seats. This thing top from bottom, from bumper, under it, the back, everything's been done by AEV, so that's very customized right there. So that's one of one right here.
Oh, there's another clip. See what I'm saying? I'm confusing myself. It's okay though.
AEV edition. Got the big boy wheels. Got the buttons on the rims, and then the inside we have the Rubicon AEV custom seats. This thing top from bottom, from bumper, under it. This thing top from bottom, from bumper, under it, the back, everything's been done by AEV, so that's very customized right there. So that's one of one right here. If you go over here, last but not least, we have a 2025.
All right, here it is. I gotta cover myself.
If you go over here, last but not least, we have a right here. If you go over here, last but not least, customized right there. So that's one of one right here. If you go over here, last but not least, we have a 2025 Ram Laramie. Got the new Hurricane engine inside of it, so this thing go full 20 horsepower. This one is Delmonico Red, one of our top colors also. Anything Delmonico usually sell around here. And also we have the brown interior in this one to top it off. So there you have it, guys. If you guys want to come out to my wrist, let me know. My name is Al Ponce again. Thanks.
All right, there's that it.
Got the new Hurricane engine inside of it, so this thing go. You guys want to come out to my wrist, let me know. My name is Al Ponce again. Thanks. Want to come out to my wrist, let me know. My name is Al Ponce again. Thanks.
Nope.
Let me know. My name is Al Ponce again. Thanks.
All right, we'll leave it like that. Give it a little bit, another fade. In.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
We could throw some captions on this to kind of sweeten it up. But the problem is when you start talking about all these features, it can get complicated. So we already got a cool little video. It did its job. The video showed 4 cars. It gave the tour. It gave a personalized connection. You know what? We're not going to do this. Export this boy.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep.
This is a showroom tour. If I really want, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a showroom tour on there. Right here. Showroom tour. Tour with Alfred Pounds. All right, come back in here. Acumen is what I use for my Stellantis Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Oops, you know what? Go with this boy right there. Let's get a little background on it. I want a white background. Let's go black on the text. Showroom tour with Alfred Pounds. So now we have.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. One of my high sellers. I really like this trim level. Has the Tupelo seats inside of it, got a brown and black interior. Like I say, custom grill.
You know, if we really want to, if we're here to make the client happy, Chrysler.com. This is the new age of everything. There it is. Now you got showroom tour. You see all this working.
And also we have the brown interior in this one to top it off. So there you have it, guys. If you guys want to come out to my wrist, let me know. My name is Al Ponce again. Thanks.
If it's about getting the client or getting the audience to the store. We're putting the website. We're giving a little bit more insight. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this text. Showroom tour with Alfred Pounds. Export. Paste. Showroom tour with Alfred Pounds. Content drop. All right, showroom tour with Alfred Pounds. Oh. So if I really want to, I can go back and grab more reels from my content here, right? These are all little bitty reels. I can do little bitty stories, 1, 2, 3, right? So that's, or I can just kind of pair these all up. So there's my ram shots, 2 ram shots. Let's move this around. Let's go ahead and maximize this content. Let's come up with 8 pieces of content, right? 8 sound better than 3? I think so. Same thing, I'm gonna throw a little film effect on it. And the great thing is my clients pay for all this stuff. You know what? Let's not be lazy. I don't teach lazy. Let me see how long our stream is. 47 minutes in 1 hour, 8 pieces of content, right? Let's call this 8 pieces of content in 1 hour. There's one. Let me go back into my music archives. Nice and soft. I like this. I like summer stuff because it gives it a little, you know, kind of a rich flair. So these are little stories. All right, so Ram story, 1500 story. These are going to be finals. This is what we do. One of these days, everybody's gonna catch on. Quick edits of Chris. I'm not the best by no means, but I do break deals like never before. And what's it about? Putting money in the checking account. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm about to wrap up on this stream. I don't even care who the heck I seem. I go hard. I go so hard. My checking account goes so retarded. Yep, I flow through the lane. My clients got my brain spinning. How can I make more revenue? I'm winning. I'm a creator. All right, let's finish off. We got our AEV here. We took a visit to the store, right? Why not maximize the footage that we shot with the, Why not? All right, next story. Boom. Yes, sir. I've seen worse and I've created worse. So AEV Jeep.
Can I get you anything?
We're good. Trying to finish up.
Alright.
Did you come over here to check on me?
Yes, sir.
Well, let everybody know I'm streaming and making money. I gotta finish this crap.
They just got done surprising Jessica.
She just got there?
Yeah, she came in. She's like all crying after everybody surprised her.
Is there a lot of people over there?
Good amount, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do my best to get over there. Thanks for checking on me.
There's some charity that's there for you too.
Oh, I've just been told there's a party next door. And what does that mean? That there's a party next door. Is Frank over there?
Say that again?
Oh, never mind. Frank's not.
Jay's over there.
I'm being told I gotta go to the party. But it's hard to go to the party when you make that money. Same thing. Alright. Pop. I'm gonna go right to the beat on this one. Been on showroom. Leave me a comment on these videos. Just at least tell me you appreciate me grinding hard. That's all I want to hear. That's all we want to do is be appreciated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're streaming and teaching. 53 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of content. Not bad. All right, last bit of content. Let's get this van. Grand Cherokee. All right, so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've used 6 songs, 7 songs. What you think? We give away this stuff for free? Boy, y'all crazy. I've been telling y'all don't even know. Man, we went and bought this stuff. What happens when you buy it? You bill it. So here I'm gonna go document my the music, because the music's expensive. For instance, let me show you. I use the stuff is not cheap. I use Audio Jungle and Envato Elements. So there's the Mega Rock Pack. Where is it? Which one did I just use? Which one did I just use? I used the Asia Travel Adventure. Asia Travel Adventure. 22 for that rock pack. Rock pack was 22. Let me just do nothing but. $22.22, so 44 Asia travel and rock pack. Gotta document what you spend, right? All right, let's get out of here. We've used Descript. Yeah, so like I said, my Creative Apps package has Descript, it has Video Leap, Vids. I spend about $5,000 a month in apps, so you better believe what they get to enhance their product is what we get reimbursed for. So my Dropbox right here is gonna have 1, 2, Showroom Candy, Showroom Tour with Alpha. So 1, let me dump this in, and then we'll go over our final lockdown. So today we did, 7 pieces of content. Let's start with number 1. This is just a story that could easily post to Facebook, Instagram, or whatnot. Clean sweep through using the Vids app. We place a filter using this footage. Had the Crane 3 gimbal, A6100. Showroom Candy. A reel that could be used on all different formats, that with a website link that'll promote you visiting us to see some of this Showroom Candy. Content number 3, Showroom Tour with Alfred Pounds.
All right, here we got our 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. All right, here.
Let me clean this up a little bit. Sorry about that. Save. Close this boy. Oh my, here we go. Let me get back to that. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Marit's story. Showroom Candy.
All right, here we got our
Showroom Tour with Alfred Pounds. Ram 1500 story. American Expedition Vehicles Jeep Export. This is actually a Chrysler Pacifica van. And the Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited L. 7 pieces of content. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. 7 pieces of content in 1 hour. That's how you serve your client. That's how you be of service. So thank you for everybody who watched this stream. This one's